then this is a really great method for you. One branch, okay, like I said, that's gonna give me at least 10, probably I'm expecting about 10 or 15 plants from just that one branch. Hey, I'm Ben with Wild Sprout Nursery, and today I wanted to show you one of the easiest ways to propagate berries such as currants and gooseberries, and in this case, yostaberry. We're gonna be doing a technique called ground layering, and all you don't need bottom heat, you don't need to even make cuttings. All you need is something to dig with, so a shovel or a mattock or a sturdy stick, and something to pin down branches. Either a rock, some heavy rocks, or one of these kind of landscaping fabric staples can be nice too. They're a lower profile. But just to show you what can happen here is here is a yostaberry, and yostaberry is a hybrid between a gooseberry and a currant, and so basically it has yostaberries are larger than currants, and gooseberries have thorns, so it's basically a thornless berry that produces gooseberry sized berries. And so I want to show you here are some layers that happened by accident last year, and all it is currants and gooseberries will root whenever a node or whenever a stem is touching the ground, basically. And you can see where these are buried under the ground. And let's see what's going on here with one of these. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at the root development for that. That is a very well rooted plant, just from the stem touching the ground here. This would put on something like this. If I potted it up or planted it out, this is going to put on at least a few feet of growth this year. But I'm actually going to replant it out here because I'm not ready to dig it up just yet. Okay, so first of all, what we need to do here is we are going to so this whole video is going to be how to propagate hundreds of berry plants in under a minute. Okay, but first we need to do a little bit of prep work. We need to bend down our branches and see where they can comfortably hit the soil, because if I bend this past this rate too much further, it's actually going to snap a branch. We don't want that. Part of the benefit of doing this is that it's all attached to the mother plant and it keeps moisture that way, so we don't have to worry about watering or there's no cuttings to dry out or anything. And so here, each of these nodes is going to turn into a branch. Okay, so what this means is, like, from the tip here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 plants I'm going to get this year from this one branch. Or wherever there's a node touching, that's where it's going to root from. And so I can lay down this branch. All right, so I have a little bit of an idea there. This one's too sturdy. That one's a little too far up. I might be able to get the tip. This one, I can get some. This one I can get a few, and a couple in the back there. So all we're going to do here is I'm going to test out. So it's basically from here to here. So I'm just going to get my mattock. I'm going to dig a trench. And I have really loose soil that I've been building up here for a few years. Okay, and so it's really easy digging, which is nice. I'm gonna bury my branch, and I'm just gonna bury these. They'll push up through. I'm gonna leave some of the leaves attached here. Okay. So this is where the benefit of having landscaping fabric can come into play. But then I'm just going to pin it down so that the branch stays down. So that rock is heavy enough. Okay. This branch is going to stay like this for this entire growing season, and I'll dig them up in the fall. Here's another branch. Well, here you can see where it hit the ground. You can feel, I'm trying to pull it up, it's got resistance, there's roots there. I could dig this one out and push this into the soil. That's going to be a new plant this year. Measure this guy out. Oh, I broke some leaves. Forgot my rock, but I have my landscaping fabric, or my landscaping staple. At least I did. But you get the idea there, okay? And so I could spend some time, especially if you have multiple bushes. Granted, this takes up more space than doing cuttings, obviously, because your cuttings, you can put them in compact space. But if you're not worrying about making hundreds and hundreds of cuttings or plant divisions, then you don't need to worry about, then this is a really great method for you. One branch, okay, like I said, that's going to give me at least 10, probably I'm expecting about 10 or 15 plants from just that one branch. I am going to be doing a lot of cuttings this year, but I just wanted to show you this method because I already had some that accidentally occurred from last year. And so this is a good time of year to start your layering. Once the plants start leafed out, you can do it at any time, really. You don't want it buried so deep that the stems can't push through the ground. You just want them having contact with the soil, okay? They don't need to be buried like half a foot under the ground or anything, like a couple inches, a few inches at most. And so this is ground layering. Give it a try this year. Hey guys, I just want to give you a couple of announcements here. If you made it to the end of this video, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate your support. If you like the kind of content that I'm putting out and you want to learn more about Wild Sprout Nursery, consider going to our blog at our Patreon site and consider signing up for a membership there. Just check it out if you want. Also, Wild Sprout Nursery now has a podcast called the Permaculture Nursery Podcast. We are on episode 7. You can check it out on Spotify or Amazon Music. And I will be posting a select few of them on the YouTube channel from time to time. So again, that's the Permaculture Nursery Podcast. Check it out on Spotify. Peace.